You're welcome back. It is the Channel Sport on Sunday. And before we went on break, I did tell you that, yes, we have the Guinness Book of World Record holder in the house. So I tell you, we are zooming straight. But before that, you just had the Deji Chinedu there. He is the chairman of our Lagos State Sports Commission. And I tell you, Lagos State is our partners when it comes to the Channel's National Kids Cup competition. And they're saying, look, we've done it with all these years. We want to make it better. We are supporting you in any way. Forget there's a continuum in government, so it's not a question of something truncating whatever we've done. And we also did tell you that yes, that the competition is now NFF and NFF protected competition. So they also promised us, if possible, can also have that. When we visited them, a call to the NFF, and they told us, yes, we are going to bring in our scouts, we are going to bring our coaches, we are going to bring in our legends. In fact, this year it is going to be big. So the kids, when they are in there for a trail, they'll be inspired. They'll have all it takes for them to say, yes, if you want to choose football as a career, because that is where your talent is, you will get to the very top through the foundation that we are laying at Channel's National Kids Cup. Okay, that is a meeting there when we went to the Nigerian Football Federation, and the promises were also made there during that visit. Okay, you're welcome back. But right now, how do I start? Let me before I introduce my guest, let me start with Jimmy's in the house. Hello, Jimmy.
It's always a pleasure to be here. The introduction seemed like almost would not end, but I mean, it's got to be said. Whether we have been talking about Channel's Kids Cup and the development and the fact that NFF is coming out, strongly to protect it, it means a lot. What it means is that the development of the youth child is going to be protected. It means that right from the onset, we are about to get it right, because Nigeria largely has been a nation that, more or less thrived on momentous gains of age grade competitions where we win on the 17, and we're also excited about it. But what we're saying here now is let's develop the child from when he is on the 9, on the 10, on the 13, right up to 17, 20, then we start talking about that conveyor belt being properly utilized, and that's just the way to go. China has always shown, the pace setting light. So, I mean, that's what it is. The 8th season, we know what's going to happen. We know for sure there will be zero tolerance for cheating and all that. So, I mean, it's great to talk about the Channel's Kids Cup at every point in time, because that's supposed to be the starting point for us. It's supposed to be the starting point, and then we set the benchmark. We are trying to, we have a template on how to catch 8 cheats. We've been catching them. So I tell you, the consequences is what we can't assure, because when you are caught in Lagos State, the Lagos FA, everybody's here, your school is banned totally. There is no second chance for that, because you deliberately violated what you told you, this is what you are going to do. And from outside the state, yes, since the NFF has come in with Subeb, I tell you this, we're monitoring everybody. When whether you are 13 or you are Nigerian, so let there be a level playing field. So let's go to the center. Let me introduce them. They are here. He's my friend. He's always here, but today he's here on the special visit. We're calling the Pt.1. Rafiul Ladikbo. PG, I must shake you. Yes, and that is him. You know him. You know the introduction. But do you see the ball, or do you see the guy with the ball? Because this is Chinedu Harrison. Chinedu, how are you?
I'm very fine, sir.
You are very fine. This ball was on his head last week Sunday. Coincidentally, we're driving straight to the studio, myself and Yemi Bakari, and then we passed them at Beja and said, these guys, where are they going to? That's Chinedu. That's Nigeria. That is the Nigerian who's trying to break the Guinness Book of World Records. And then right now, not only has he breaking it, that record has been ratified. So that tell you this, that yes, we've added him now among those persons who have said, when you go to Guinness World, there are Nigerians there. This is the latest one. Last week Sunday, so just by this time last week, he was still on the way.
Yeah. That's true.
So I won't talk to Harrison yet. PG, how did it? What did concern you? Let's say the local balance. What did concern you with ball that they carry for head?
Well, everything good about Nigeria concerns me.
Yeah.
Everything good about any Nigerian also is my concern. Harrison Chinedu, about a year ago, approached me and said he could do this. I looked into the records. The very first person that did it was a Bangladesh who did it with the ball on his head for 15 kilometers. That was in 2011. By 2014, an Indian got up, an Indian soldier, got up to say he would beat the record. He was able to do it for 45.64 kilometers. So when Harrison came to me and said he would beat the record, I said, Harrison, are you sure? He said, yes. Okay, I had my doubts initially, but after a while, I would see Harrison, he would mount the bicycle with the ball on his head and ride through the streets of Lagos. I started believing in him. So when he told me he would do more than 45.64 kilometers, I now said, look, I will want you to start from kilometer 46. That is the redeem camp. Kilometer 46, Lagos Ibadan Expressway. You come to the stadium. And if you are able to do that, you would have surpassed the record.
The 45 kilometers.
And I asked him, before I go out and start talking about it, I want to see you do it. He did it twice on his own. A lot of people will see him and they just marvel, what is he doing? But they don't know what we were planning. When I got convinced, I said, yes, it was time for me to come out. Then I called, I have a foundation, the Dr. Rafiu Ladipo Sports Foundation.
Wonderful.
So I now called my people, come. This is the project, and we started. Harrison is registered with the Guinness Book of Records. He has his number, and from there, we started telling the world that he would do it.
I want to interrupt you. Harrison, tell us what is happening here. That is, Harrison, you now start talking. Tell us what is happening here. This is your show.
Yes, I'm working while people are running after.
Well, you are working, they are running. They are running after you. At what point is this? Which
This is after Beggar.
This is after Beggar.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean you've left the reading camp now. You're now after Beggar. You're preaching, Alausa area. That this is it. This is not a question of say we are not seeing the whole world from the beginning to the end of the show.
This aspect I want you to look at.
Yes,
that's
Tade Aziz.
That's the president of the
Nigerian Referees
Association. The man in cap is Dr. Alex Minor, and this man was 13 years FIFA badge referee. He's now the chief lecturer in the NIS.
Okay, that's super glue.
They want to see. They want to see if he has any glue or gum on his head.
Okay. Was that is before the show? That is before it started.
That is before it started.
Before it started. Okay.
That is one of the conditions.
Wonderful.
It must be met.
Okay. Oh, beautiful. So there is no thing that fine. Now the show has started.
The man on the right is the representative of the Honorable Minister, Dr. Demolare.
Okay.
He flagged it off actually.
Wonderful. So how many, Harrison? Let us. You are here. We can't grab your hair. You are where you are here. So this is the finish line. This is at the national stadium Sulere.
Yes.
When you got there, and then there you are thanking God that you've done it. What gave you the belief? What gave you the that you could do this?
It's just like
you play football in Cambodia.
Yes.
You still play football there?
Yes.
You have
before I came back.
Okay, before you came back. Okay. Okay.
Just like as what channel is doing now to rear the talented one from grassroots.
Yes.
I started playing football when I was a kid like them. So my primary school days, secondary school days. Then when I found out that I have these skills, I can make it in football, despite no sponsorship or like this kid are having the opportunity now. So, but I determined, I choose football as a career. I started my amateur game with Arugo FC Owerri.
Arugo, yes.
Then after then, I went to Port Harcourt with Booster United Football Club. Then I went to Ghana, Heart of Hope and in Ho, not Accra Heart of Hope, in Ho, Volta region side. then before I went to Cambodia. So while I was in Cambodia playing, then I got to register with Guinness World Record to attempt this feat, the longest distance with football balance on the head. So when they approved it on July 3rd, 2013, so I have to leave my club and come back on December 2014. So I came back and I have been approaching companies and individuals. Even I went to my state, Imo State, to approach my commissioner of sport. So, but all this why nothing happened until when I met with Dr. Rafi Oladipo. Then I met him in stadium and I spoke with him. He asked me, first of all, asked him because I met him before the World Cup.
Okay.
He asked me, he said, what am I doing, still doing? I say, I'm still hoping to break a Guinness World Record. He said, oh, that's a good thing that I should come to the office that we can discuss that. So when I got to his office, as he said, he doubted me. But as we are approaching, he gave me some text, encourages me, and see my feet. He backed me up.
He backed you up.
Yeah.
And the rest we say is history. We are going to open the lines now. We want you to partake. We want you to be part of this show. We want you to ask any question you want to ask, how you want to do. But then we heard from Chinedu on how he says he went about all this. But I'm going straight to Dr. Oladipo. Dr. Oladipo, both of us have met so many times, not in a way. When it's boxing, you are involved.
Yes.
When everybody know you as the president general of the supporters club worldwide,
yes.
You are known as the Pt.1.
Yes.